Bernard Hopkins, you a fraud. I mean, I hate to go down this circus road again, but Bernard Hopkins and me, I don't see it. Didn't everything I tell you what happened in the Trinidad fight happen today? Bernard Hopkins is a fraud. Okay, he made his whole career milking a 160-pound division when he really should have been moving up. He knew what those guys at 160 couldn't fight. There was no good fighters at 160 really no more when you were there. Okay, all these fighters were young, they were depleted. You didn't want to move up to 175 because you knew you would have gotten beat. I will give him credit for being that. He knew his limitations, and that's hard for a fighter to know their limitations. He knew he wasn't ready then. He wouldn't have beat Antonio Tarver then at that time. He wouldn't have beat Eric Harden at that time. He wouldn't have beat Virgil Hill at that time. These guys would have smashed him because they were bigger and they could deal with Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins is just, he's not cagey. I don't know, they try to make up these things. He's not cagey. All he does is a sneaky, dirty fighter. But you ain't fooling me. I saw all your dirt growing up. He hit Trinidad with like 28 headbutts. What you think he did with Dawson? What you think he stopped doing it? He's been doing it his whole career. He's a dirty fighter. And I'm tired of people giving him credit for being dirty, then talk about somebody else. Oh, he holding all the time. He's a dirty fighter. He hit him below the belt one time. He dirty. But Bernard Hopkins is cagey. He's not cagey. He's dirty. That's just it. Dirty is dirty. And that's it. I don't give that guy a lot of credit. Trinidad De La Hoya, those are junior middleweights. Those guys were small. Besides that, what main victory he has besides the Kelly Pavlik fight when he beat Pavlik? Because he didn't beat Winky Wright. He didn't beat Jermaine Taylor. He beat Antonio Tarver when Tarver was drained, coming down from 220 pounds he put on to play the Rocky Balboa character. That's the only reason why he even fought him in the first place. So all this Bernard Hopkins love and all this greatest of all time, okay, you're going to get in the hall for all your title defenses. So go ahead and get in the hall. But one thing you would never be is a marvelous Marvin Hagler, buddy. You would never be Hagler. So go ahead and keep your little fame. You're getting off this or whatever, but you would never be Hagler. You would never be what these other fighters was as far as greatness. You weren't taking the fights you should have been taking. You was taking the easy matches, trying to milk a division that you knew was dead just so you could try to make the weight. That's why you try to keep your weight down at 160. You stayed there so long. You wanted to get those defenses, so they got to put you in the hall now. Even though you wasn't fighting nobody because you were scared to go up and lose. But enough about him. Y'all want to hear your boy interview Bob Arum. Okay, I interviewed Bob Arum. It's live right here. I'm going to put the clip. This is part 1. Okay, it's part 1 of the interview with Bob Arum. So, yeah, hell froze over because, yes, I did get to interview Bob. So, that's all I want to say. Dawson, you need to step your boxing game up. You was not great tonight, and I think you know that. So, if you want to improve and get to the next level, you're going to have to start figuring out what it is that you need to do to move forward with your career. It's Karceno. I'm out of here.